You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throw right side is caught by Hawkins. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Jackson now on third. Headed out right. He's making a bid for it. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot at him.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Caught by Flowers. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, here's Lamar. Buying some time right. It connects down the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone on first. Rolling left, buying some time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. It's 2nd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Lamar throwing again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Bayshul Tootin now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action. Lawrence. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down throw, Lawrence. Caught, nice gain left side. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Running once more with Henry. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
Lawrence looking to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Offense up to the line fast. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Shared out live stream.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
A gain of 12 yards.
You are welcome.
They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Once with it on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Flush out out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Like Messiah and hi for whenever you show up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Going on 4th, here's Lawrence. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
FLA, I have a brand philosophy about people who don't share out your content at all. Those people should remain audience keepers.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
14, Jaguars 7. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. LaQuint Allen to return this. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
9 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
18 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Touchdown, Ravens.
takes just the right circumstances to happen, but man, a big boy pick six, Brock, one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now, well, now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
This is Allen to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down and goal to go.
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. They return to the ground game and just run this clock out. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This is Allen to return. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Ravens are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
To kick off
all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with ETN. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he will get this inside the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's completed right side. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
Gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Jaguars, first down.
Lawrence to throw it. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Throw outside is caught by Hopkins. It's a foot race at the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 35, Jaguars 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jaguars first down.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. He has this down to the 34. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
25 yards on the play.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's ETN on first down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
Down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
We'll go play action. Lawrence. Caught near the goal line. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Blitz coming. Lamar has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
35-yard line.
Trying down the middle with Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the carry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Here's a gift from Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. He'll take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
This is Allen to return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. He can run it. Runs around him, he's got space. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 14 at the Ravens 31.
Offense in the hurry up here. Lawrence looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now give it to Hill. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall?
No gain on
No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on fourth. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
A productive run there on second down.